Alright, letting you guys know that the DLC case for Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice just came out yesterday, Turnabout Time Traveler. And I'm not going to really make this a long video because I'm still in the middle of the episode, it just came out yesterday, so I can't really talk a whole lot about it. And I've done a previous video on this DLC case months ago when it was first announced. And if you haven't seen it, click the I right here and it'll take you to it. But anyway, what I am going to say is it feels like a reunion from the first game. Those who are thinking about picking it up, here's a little incentive. You're playing as Phoenix Wright, and Maya is once again your assistant, and the lead prosecutor is Edgeworth, and Larry Butts is back kind of being caught up in the middle a little bit, although that's all I'll say. If anybody who's taken a look at past like graphics or anything like that, you can kind of get the gist of that. The whole gang is back together again. The only trouble I have is Maya's now 28, no longer 17 and 19 like she was in the original trilogy. And so when she speaks, I'm still used to hearing like, you know, the late teens, you know, teenage girl voice when she speaks. But as we all heard her in the third case.
How do you fare, Mr. Wright? It's been many a day.
Maya?
Her voice is more mature, being 28 years old, and when I hear her talking, I have to kind of apply that tone of voice to her dialogue. And granted, she's now at the age her sister was when she passed away, and maybe even past it. And it's kind of like odd to see Maya no longer as like the young, spunky teen girl anymore, although she is kind of still spunky. You would think, being 28, she would kind of grow out of it, but then again, not all of us mature with age. I mean, I'm out of my 20s, and I'm still having these interests as if I'm in my early 20s. But, which is nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, if you like it, you like it. And I do. That's being honest with myself. So if you haven't picked it up already, please do. It's really worth it. It's a really full-in case with anime cutscenes, and not to mention the gang is all back. And I want to see what it turns out, because it's pretty interesting, the time travel type of concept thrown in. And again, I can't really talk much about it because I'm currently in the middle of it. But I wanted to throw this out for anybody who is thinking about it but hasn't, or is undecided. And there you go. There should be a little incentive. The gang is back. Alright, and this is Dan, and so far I have no objections to this DLC case.